Hi there, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kathy Williams, your friend in real estate here in Orlando. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I talk about the Orlando lifestyle and all things real estate. And if that's something you're interested in, then go ahead and subscribe and click that bell, and that way you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. So today I'm bringing you a new platform of information, and I'm going to share my screen real quick so I can show you some of the updates that are happening in the Orlando market. Here you go. So as you can see, this is called Altos Research. It's the Altos market data for realtors, and I am a realtor here in Orlando, so I have access to this information, and so do you. You can look this up. But what I wanted to do was share some information to you about the Orlando markets. Maybe that's a little more clear and easy to understand. So Orlando, Florida is the first one I brought up. Houses in Orlando, Florida. What I wanted to show you is just to the right side here where I'm scrolling, the median list price right now is $499,993. Whew, that has gone up a lot in the past few years, but we've talked about that a lot. So what I wanted to show you, which is kind of helpful, I think, is over here on the left-hand side, this market action index. So that is the question that comes up to me all the time, is how is the market? And the thing about real estate is it's hyper local. So you can be in Orlando, and then you can be in College Park in Orlando, or you can be in another South Orlando. You can be all different parts of Orlando, and the market will be slightly different. The same thing with our suburbs. Our suburbs, the market is different. You know, it may be a stronger, weaker, more active, less active area of town. So I wanted to kind of break that down for you, because I know a lot of times I get people that say, well, Kathy, the market has shifted. And I have to say, actually, yes, for sure, the market has shifted, but some people are looking at it from this big perspective of the whole United States. And because real estate is so hyper local, you just can't really do that. For example, right now, Boise, Idaho is having huge price drops in their market. The same with Austin, Texas, huge price drops. So are we having huge price drops in Orlando or somewhere else in the United States? All markets are unique. So this data shows you information specifically for, and I put in Orlando for this first one, and it's a huge area. So if you look here, the market action index. So right now it's sitting at 76. And so of course, the market has definitely cooled, and some prices have flattened in the area. You look, this gray area right here, last month, it was slightly higher. We were sitting at, closer to 86, and right now we're at 76. So, you can see the market is moving towards the buyer's market, but look how far. We are far from it being a buyer's market still. So that's the Orlando area. The other thing on the right-hand side, I want to go back over here to show you, I think people find this interesting, 38% increase in the number of price decreases. Okay, does that make sense? The 38% increase in the number of decreases. So people are coming off their prices on the homes. I think in our area, it is still because people may have overpriced their homes a bit. So that's going to remain to be seen over the next month or two to see what actually happens. But as you can see, the average days on the market, 35, median 14 days. So that's moved up a little bit from previous months. The average days on the market was 5 days, 6 days. So we're moving into a little bit more balanced market. Again, I've said this before, I think that's really a good thing. But I wanted to pop in some other areas because, we don't all live in. So Winter Garden, Florida. What is so fascinating about this is 5 years ago, Winter Garden was much less expensive than Orlando, and now look at this. The median list price is almost $700,000. It's virtually $700,000 is the median. Crazy, right? That's insane. I mean, 5 years ago you could get houses there. Well, probably more like 7 years ago. You could get this same $699,000 house for about $350,000. So that's pretty astounding. But if you look at the market action index for Winter Garden, Florida, so here's Winter Garden, you can see, so it's moving into a little bit more balanced. It's at 62, which last month, it looks like it was probably more like 68. And not a huge change though. I mean, I wouldn't call that, wow, that's a drastic change. But you can see we're going in the direction of a little bit more balanced. So the market's cooling, prices are flattening. So that's fascinating. And let's look here on this one for the price decreases. So 43% of the homes on the market have done somewhat of a price decrease. And a lot of times we're not talking about much. Sometimes just a, 3 or 4,000, 5,000 decrease will get people to look at the house. Inventory, 187, that's dropped off a little bit. So still considered a strong seller's market in Winter Garden. Let's look at Winter Park, another really popular area for Orlando. We don't want to get Winter Park, Colorado. There is a Winter Park, Colorado. We want Winter Park, Florida. So you can see here in Winter Park, the median list price is about 1.15 million, and the median 687. So there's quite a variety in Winter Park. Let's pop over here and look at the market action index. Look at this. Now it's sitting on 50, and last month it was maybe 52, something like that. So look at that. It's looking much more like a balanced market in Winter Park. So I find that very fascinating that one area could be in the mid 70s, the other area 50. So that is very fascinating to see. So we're moving towards, you see, you got a ways to go to get to the buyer's market. But what this is giving, it's giving more opportunity for buyers. You can see what's going on in that area. Let me do one more real quick here. College Park. This is a popular neighborhood in Orlando. And look at this. Used to be that College Park was way more expensive than Winter Garden. And now look, median list price $629. It's actually less. The market index, now here it's popped down a little bit. It looks like it's around 69. It says 69. Last month it looks like maybe it was 70. So again, not a drastic change, but we're seeing that, we're still in a seller's market here, but it's moving a little in that direction. Not quite as drastically as Winter Garden, but it's still dropping down a little bit. Now let's look over here real quick at the days on the market. 46, much longer number of days on the market, 28 days median days on the market. 49% of the homes have done a price decrease. That's pretty significant. That's half of the homes that are on the market did a price decrease in the last 30 days. So that says a lot. Let's see. Then let's look at the inventory. So the inventory is increasing. You can see it's going up there. There's 39. It's a much smaller area than Winter Garden. College Park is a very small area. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you today, and just show you this, give you an idea of what is going on in the market. Just pop me some comments below. Let me know what you think about this type of information. Is it helpful? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you picking something else out of it that maybe I'm missing? I just look forward to hearing from that. Thank you for joining me today. Take care. Bye-bye now.